WWE NXT UK Results March 17, 22 First match, Tyler Bate with Trent Seven vs Oliver Carter with Ashton Smith in a NXT UK Tag Team Eliminator match. Collar and elbow tie-up. Wrist lock exchange. Bate applies a standing toe and ankle hold. Bate with a cartwheel escape. Strong lock up. Second wrist lock exchange. Bate goes for a wrist lock takedown, but Carter lands back on his feet. Carter applies a side headlock. Bate whips Carter across the ring. Carter drops Bate with a shoulder tackle. Bate drops down on the canvas. Carter rolls under Bate. Carter with the sunset flip for a 2 count. Roll-up exchange. Carter runs into Bate. Double lariat. Double dropkick. Double kick up. That leads us to a huge standoff in the center of the ring. Carter with a wrist lock takedown. Carter applies an arm bar. Bate whips Carter across the ring. Carter with a tilt-a-whirl head scissors takeover. Tiger wall flip kick. Carter with a deep arm drag. Carter applies an arm bar. Bate answers with the head scissors escape. Carter drops Bate with a leg lariat for a 2 count. Carter goes for the Uranage slam, but Bate rolls him over for a 1 count. Carter sweeps out the legs of Bate. Bate avoids the pump kick. Bate drop kicks Carter to the floor. Bate stomps on the midsection of Carter. Bate rolls Carter back into the ring. Bate with the elbow drop for a 2 count. Bate applies a waist lock. Carter with 3 sharp elbow strikes. Bate with a forearm shot across the back of Carter. Bate runs Carter into the turnbuckles. Carter blocks a boot from Bate. Carter clotheslines Bate. Carter drop kicks Bate. Bate avoids the rising knee strike. Carter with the missile drop kick for a 2 count. Carter with a short arm clothesline. Carter hits the scissors kick for a 2 count. Carter whips Bate across the ring. Bate sends Carter to the ring apron. Carter with an apron enziguri. Bate avoids the springboard missile dropkick. Bate catches Carter in mid-air. Bate with the delayed exploder suplex. Bate with the standing shooting star press for a 2 count. Bate delivers the airplane spin. Bate with the gut buster. Bate applies the cobra twist. Bate transitions into the octopus stretch. Carter grabs the bottom rope, which forces the break. Bate with heavy body shots. Bate with a step-up enziguri. Bate rolls Carter over for a 2 count. Carter denies the Tyler driver number 97. Carter goes for a back body drop, but Bate lands back on his feet. Bate applies a waist lock. Carter decks Bate with a back elbow smash. Carter super kicks Bate. Bate kicks Carter in the face. Carter with a spin kick. Carter with the full Nelson backbreaker for a 2 count. Carter hits the PK for a 2 count. Uppercut exchange. Carter with a forearm smash. Bate blocks the pump kick. Rolling capo kick exchange. Bate dodges the springboard moonsault. Bate drops Carter with the rebound lariat. Bate goes for the Tyler driver number 97, but Carter counters with the Hurricane Rana for a 2 count. Carter blocks a boot from Bate. Bate with a knee lift. 7 shoves Smith into the steel ring steps. That leads us to a Pier 6 brawl. Bate delivers bop and bang. Bate gets distracted by the melee on the outside. Carter with the backslide cover to pick up the victory. Winner, Oliver Carter via pinfall. Emilia will have an upcoming tag team match with the A-Kid and Saxon Huxley. Kenny Williams vignette. Eddie Dennis is trying to convince Sid Scala that he shouldn't be the one fighting Wild Boar. Mark Coffey is next in line to fight Noam Dar for the NXT UK Heritage Cup Championship. Noam Dar and Sha Samuels pokes fun at Mark Coffey. Once again, NXT UK will be airing on Peacock next week at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Second match, Emilia McKenzie vs Nina Samuels. Collar and elbow tie-up. McKenzie applies a waist lock. Samuels grabs a side headlock. McKenzie rolls Samuels over for a 2 count. McKenzie applies an arm bar. McKenzie transitions into a hammer lock. Wrist lock exchange. Samuels drives her knee into the left shoulder of McKenzie for a 2 count. Samuels applies a front face lock. Samuels denies the waist lock takedown. Strong lock up. McKenzie with 2 arm drags. McKenzie applies a wrist lock. Samuels with clubbing blows to McKenzie's back. Samuels sends McKenzie to the corner. McKenzie kicks Samuels in the face. McKenzie with a flying Hurricane Rana. McKenzie punches Samuels in the back. McKenzie with a forearm smash. McKenzie stomps on Samuels' chest. Samuels hides behind the ropes. Samuels kicks McKenzie in the gut. McKenzie with a shoulder block. Samuels reverses out of the Irish whip from McKenzie. Samuels with a back body drop. Samuels stomps on the midsection of McKenzie. Samuels is raining down haymakers. Samuels with a hair beel throw. Samuels is choking McKenzie with her knee. Samuels is choking McKenzie with her boot. McKenzie sidesteps Samuels into the turnbuckles. McKenzie with forearm shivers. Samuels with a reverse hammer throw into the turnbuckles for a 2 count. Samuels is putting the boots to McKenzie. Samuels with clubbing elbow smashes. Samuels applies the chin bar. Samuels fish hooks McKenzie. Samuels applies a front face lock. Samuels and McKenzie are trading back and forth shots. Samuels goes for a powerbomb, but McKenzie counters with a back body drop. McKenzie with 2 diving clotheslines. McKenzie ducks a clothesline from Samuels. McKenzie with a belly to back suplex for a 2 count. McKenzie applies a waist lock. Samuels sends McKenzie face first into the middle rope. Samuels drop kicks McKenzie into the ropes for a 2 count. Samuels with 2 haymakers. Samuels goes for the dragon sleeper, but McKenzie rolls her over for a 2 count. McKenzie ducks a clothesline from Samuels. McKenzie with a release German suplex. Samuels regroups on the outside. McKenzie lands the suicide dive. McKenzie rolls Samuels back into the ring. Samuels tugs on McKenzie's hair. Samuels throws McKenzie off the top turnbuckle. Samuels drops McKenzie with the big boot for a 2 count. Samuels is displaying her frustration. Samuels goes for the moonsault, but McKenzie ducks out of the way. McKenzie connects with the spear to pick up the victory. Winner, Emilia McKenzie via pinfall. Third match, Aleah James vs Stevie. Turner collar and elbow tie up. Wrist lock exchange. Turner goes after James' hair. Turner applies a side headlock. James whips Turner across the ring. Turner drops James with a shoulder tackle. James drops down on the canvas. James leapfrogs over Turner. James drop kicks Turner. Turner sidesteps James into the turnbuckles. James dives over Turner. James matrix under a clothesline from Turner. James with a tilt-a-whirl head scissors takeover for a 2 count. James with a forearm smash. Turner reverses out of the Irish whip from James. Turner with the Luthe press. Turner transitions into a ground and pound attack. Turner repeatedly kicks James in the face. Turner with a running boot. Turner with a running knee lift for a 2 count. Turner punches James in the back. Turner applies a rear chin lock. James with heavy body shots. Turner shoves James. Turner nails James with the pump kick for a 2 count. Turner goes back to the rear chin lock. James kicks Turner in the face. James crawls under Turner. James with 2 flying forearm smashes. James with a leaping crossbody block for a 2 count. James applies a front face lock. Turner drops James with the Uranage slam for a 2 count. Turner kicks James in the face. James sidesteps Turner into the ropes. James connects with the bridging O'Connor roll to pick up the victory. Winner, Aleah James via pinfall. Fourth match, Roderick Strong vs Wolfgang. Collar and elbow tie up. Wolfgang backs Strong into the turnbuckles. The referee calls for a clean break. Strong is playing mind games with Wolfgang. Strong blocks a boot from Wolfgang. Strong backs Wolfgang into the ropes. Strong bails out to the floor. Strong drop steps into a side headlock. Wrist lock exchange. Wolfgang grabs a side headlock. Strong reverses the hold. Wolfgang whips Strong across the ring. Strong holds onto the ropes. Wolfgang drop kicks Strong. Wolfgang with a wrist lock throw. Wolfgang applies a Greco-Roman knuckle lock. Wolfgang lifts Strong up in the air. Wolfgang applies an arm bar. Strong with the arm ring. Strong kicks out the legs of Wolfgang. Strong applies a rear chin lock. Strong transitions into a front face lock. Wolfgang launches Strong to the corner. Wolfgang levels Strong with the body avalanche. Wolfgang slams Strong's head on 3 turnbuckle pads. Strong regroups on the outside. Strong drives Wolfgang back first into the ring apron. Strong with a belly-to-back suplex into the ringside barricade. Strong rolls Wolfgang back into the ring. Strong with the slingshot foot stomp. Strong with a knee drop. Strong is raining down haymakers. Strong is mauling Wolfgang. Strong stomps on Wolfgang's chest. Strong brings Wolfgang to the corner. Strong drives his knee into the midsection of Wolfgang. Strong unloads 2 knife-edge chops. Strong repeatedly stomps on Wolfgang's chest. Strong and Wolfgang are trading back and forth shots. Forearm exchange. Strong with a double sledge. Strong uses the middle rope as a weapon. Strong goes into the lateral press for a 2 count. Strong drives his knee into Wolfgang's back. Strong applies a rear chin lock. Wolfgang with heavy body shots. Strong with a knee lift. Wolfgang reverses out of the Irish whip from Strong. Wolfgang decks Strong with a back elbow smash. Wolfgang sidesteps Strong into the turnbuckles. Wolfgang dumps Strong's sternum first into the turnbuckles. Wolfgang is throwing haymakers at Strong. Wolfgang with a hip toss. Wolfgang with a running crossbody block into the turnbuckles. Wolfgang rocks Strong with a forearm smash. Wolfgang with a flying axe handle strike. Wolfgang powerslams Strong for a 2 count. Strong fights out of the fireman's carry position. Strong kicks the left knee of Wolfgang. Wolfgang with a release vertical suplex. Strong avoids the spear. Strong connects with the flash knee strike to pick up the victory. Winner, Roderick Strong via pinfall.